Well, what's going on, everybody? How's it going, YouTubing? It's been a while since I vlogged. I've been milling around Sholo all day. I had to go bright and early to do some banking, some other business. And I decided to see the new Halloween movie, which I got here way early, so I had a couple hours to kill, so I browsed here and there and stopped at the local art supply and picked up a couple of things, which I got plenty of art supplies now. Mainly drawing and sketching stuff. I don't do painting yet. So I get good enough at drawing, maybe I'll try coloring it, but till then. Well, finally, I saw the new Halloween movie, as I previously mentioned. Finally, actually a really good, nice and bloody and gory horror movie. Good job, guys. And the soundtrack was great. They updated the Halloween theme, and there's even a twist in there. I don't think anyone saw it coming. I sure didn't. And I won't tell you what it is. No spoilers. But yeah, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I'd like to come back and see it again, but hopefully before Halloween, which is next Wednesday, I believe. Hold on. The hell's the date today? I think it's next Wednesday. Yeah, today's the 24th, so next Wednesday. I'm going to try to come see it, and of course I bought my ticket online just in case. I hate to drive an hour each, an hour to get to the theater. If I had it sold out, but I almost had the theater to myself. I think there's 3 other people in there. Oh well. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, it was a really good movie. I really liked it. Oh, and if I get this up in time, I should have this up in time. Well, hopefully, it'll be next month. Christopher Robin comes out on Blu-ray on November 6th, and I definitely want to get that. That was an excellent movie, too. I saw that one in the theater. And a couple of firsts today, or a couple of firsts happened before this vlog. The first one was my nephew came for a visit, and he brought his HTC Vive. And I got to experience a modern VR. I've never experienced any VR before, but I got to experience a HTC Vive VR. It was really cool. Yeah, the first demo I tried was it's like a cliff simulator. You're on a cliff, and you can kind of lean over and look down at it over the cliff. And there's this little mechanical dog. It's like a flexible noodle tube, and has one giant eye in front. It's a cute little pup, and you can reach down, scratch his tummy, pet it, and you can bend over, pick up a stick, and throw it to him. Of course, I went to throw him a stick, and I hit a chair that was nearby. The grid didn't come up to show me I was close to the border. Oops. And there's another one, was a 3D painting program. That is neat. If I ever get a Vive, I'm definitely getting that. It's drawing on a piece of paper and making it look 3D-ish is the one thing, but actually walking around an image that you're drawing and try to make it 3D. Oh my God, that'd be so much fun. It's like the next Genesis in art, 3D art, three-dimensional art. One day, you know what they need instead of having those grips with the holes in the middle for? They should come out with I don't know what you call them, but gloves that have sensors that if you pick something, you can actually feel it in your hand. And they actually developed those one time, a long time ago. A guy named Jared Lanier was kind of like the pioneer of 3D. Way back in the day, it was like, it was like the early days of 3D, and he'd mentioned it somewhere that they're working on gloves like that. They need those instead of these handles. You had to put the thing on your wrist so you don't accidentally throw the handle. Go off the handle, so to speak. But that'd be cool to have those. So if you had a punch, you could actually throw a punch at someone, or you pick something, you feel like if you hit a gun in your hand, you could hold it like you're supposed to hold a gun. Because my nephew also had a barbarian arena fighting game, and these guys are weird. They're like big, muscular, big bodies, little bitty hips, and little short legs, and they walk, but they walk funny. I don't know if it was the software itself making them walk funny, but like on the side of their feet and stuff, it's weird. And you can pick up a mace, and you can hit the guy, and you can knock his head off, and you can pick him up and rip his limbs off. I think this is the one I saw that Jerry, a.k.a. Barnacules Nerdygasm, had, where you could stretch the guy and shoot him like a rubber band. I didn't get to try that, but he also had a zombie shooter. It's like a demo, and they keep coming endlessly. I had a rifle, and I was kind of holding it like this, trying to. Of course, you're supposed to hit the pad on top and hold it down to your waist to reload, but I didn't get that done. Killed a few zombies. It was fun, but it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to experience that finally. I think it's still way out of my price range. Someday, though. Someday. I get the Pro. It's supposed to be, I guess, 4K. Yeah, I was going to ask him if he had the lightsaber simulator one, but I didn't ask. He was just there for a couple of days, so no sense taking up his whole time with that. And he has a real nice gigabyte laptop. It's pretty much butter smooth. A couple little jitters here and there, but no, I didn't get motion sick or anything. I was pretty comfortable in it. And the other first was today. I had breakfast at Starbucks for the first time. I know it doesn't sound too impressive to some people, but only Starbucks I've had access to since I moved up here 18 plus, almost 19 years ago, is a little kiosk inside the Safeway, which is right over there. I'm sitting at the far corner of the parking lot under my favorite tree, my little private spot. But they just built a Starbucks restaurant nearby, so I had a pumpkin spice latte and one of their breakfast sandwiches. It was really good. I'm still not even hungry for lunch. I mean, it's not cheap because I didn't walk in there expecting it to be cheap, but the place looks really nice, real friendly staff. So I'll definitely go back there. If not for lunch, I'll go through the drive-through, to get a latte or whatever. And they said they're going to keep the one in Safeway here open, so who knows if it's gonna stay open. But I think they did have breakfast sandwiches, but I was never here early enough. But this time I was, so yeah, buddy. Anyway, that's my lame claim to fame. I'm no longer a Starbucks virgin. No, I'm just kidding. Then I stopped at the art supply store and picked up some pencils, different hardnesses and softnesses of pencils, and I always get a couple of erasers when I'm here because I use them a lot. And I got some tortillons or blending stumps. What else did I get? Oh, I got a woodless pencil. It's basically a solid pencil of graphite. I'm gonna try that. It's a 2B, which is, I think the higher the number, the softer. Like if you have like 8B, that's the softest, but 2B is a little softer than a number 2 pencil. But I want to try a range of pencils. Now I got all the pencils I'll need. I got enough nice range, so I don't need any more pencils. Lord knows how long it'll take me to go through them. I gotta get more regular with drawing and practicing. I'm not gonna get better if I don't practice it. Derp. And I went and wandered around Walmart for a while, killing time. Then I sat in the car and killed time, and sat by the theater and killed time. I was like, 3 hours till the movie, since I got here so freaking early. But yeah, it was well worth the price of the ticket. Well worth the price of admission for that movie. It was a good movie, good horror film. Jamie Lee Curtis kicked butt, and the guy who was the original Michael Myers actually reprised his role to a degree. I mean, he wasn't the stunt guy. Obviously, he's old. It was, 40 years ago? But he did some, and then they had another guy, and they called him The Shape. And like I said, they updated the soundtrack. It's so good. I'd like to get a copy of that. And an interesting and mildly surprising, an interesting, kind of surprising twist about 3/4 of the way through, but I won't ruin it for you. Of course, in the end, it's hard to tell if this is the end of Michael Myers, because, well, I won't spoil it, but as horror movies go, they seem to leave the end open for, yeah, maybe. Now you got 3 generations of Strodes: Laurie Strode, her daughter, and her granddaughter, and they all got involved in it in one way to another. So yeah, as a movie worthy of Halloween, there's even a subtle reference to a Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, which I was kind of surprised to see in there. So I can't imagine anybody admit that movie exists. That movie had nothing to do with Michael Myers. If you don't know, look it up. You can Google it. I have it on DVD. I think I'm gonna, this Halloween, Ghost Adventures is doing a 4-hour Halloween special. I don't know if it's live or not, but I'm gonna record it. And I'm going to watch a Halloween movie marathon. I know this is supposed to be a direct sequel to the first one, but technically it could be a direct sequel to the second one as well, because the second one happened that same night. So kind of sort of, so I'm going to watch, I think I'm going to watch Season of the Witch too. Why not? Because why not? Stupid movie, but I did see Halloween 4 and 5 in the theater many years ago. I saw 6 on TV or something. Yeah, they keep trying to drive it in the ground. Of course, I didn't care for Rob Zombie's version of Halloween. Just didn't care for it. But this one, John Carpenter was involved in this one, so good job, Mr. Carpenter. He and Jamie Lee Curtis wrote one of the songs too. I was so surprised to see that in the credits. So I definitely want to get the soundtrack. I didn't know she was a musician. A lot about her you don't know. Multi-talented broad. Kidding. Oh, what else? Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of Star Wars stuff I need to take a picture of. I went thrift store and consignment store hopping one day and found a bunch of good stuff. And I just bought some stuff on a buy-sell trade Star Wars Facebook page, like $10 for 3 figures. Got another Jar Jar to add to my collection. Go Jar Jar. And I got Grievous. So I don't think I have any of the prequel trilogy figures besides Jar Jar. I got Grievous. And Hammerhead, a different version of Hammerhead, which I don't have. I have the original. It was like, including shipping, like $10. So that was fair, and they're in real good shape. So can't wait to get those. So So I need to put pictures of the ones I want to put my thrift store and consignment store hopping haul on one of the Star Wars collector pages, just to gloat a little. Of course, most people get better hauls than that, but hey, what can you say? Of course, I still got stuff in boxes in the closet I have no room for. I constantly think of how I'm going to rearrange to get more shelving. You know, if I doubt I could be able to put shelves. I like to put shelves all along the walls and put stuff on there, but I doubt they let me put anything on the walls. Unless I can, put it on there without putting a hole in the wall. But, having carded figures hanging on those removable strips, you pull the rubber out. That's one thing. Trying to put those up with those strips, a shelf up with those strips, I don't think that's possible, but I'm going to look into it. So, anyway, that's about all I have to report. I haven't been doing a whole lot. Same old, same old. Of course, we had a debacle with recliners. Mom accidentally ordered 2 different kinds of recliners, and one of them was no good, and something wrong with it, and the other she didn't even want it. So now we have 3 recliners in the house in boxes, 6 big boxes. They're supposed to come by and pick them up, but they haven't come by because the guy told me yesterday he didn't have the new labels for them yet, so who knows. But they're sitting in the garage, and the new one that Dad should like is sitting there. I got to go home and put that up, because I'm on my way home now. Put it together. He has a hernia. He has a hernia, and he has to have operated on, and Mom can't hardly do anything. I mean, she's not invalid, but she's getting there. So it's all me, and it's an electric lift chair, so it's heavier than shit. Goodbye, my back. Anyway, so that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Remember to thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Remember, I accept all constructive criticism, but I don't acknowledge trolls unless you're a helpful troll. And check out my other socials. They're down in the description below. And like and share this video. Help me a lot, and subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. May the force be with you.